We hit the crossbar. Makelele's back in position. We'll go for a volley here. Oh my goodness. Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we have one of my childhood heroes. As you guys know, I have top 3 players of all time on my list. First is Quaresma, second is Ronaldinho, and then third comes Makelele, and they finally did an SBC for him. I wish I liked this game more because I would definitely unlock this card in my team. I used to be a big fan of Makelele back in the day because I used to really like his defensive playstyle when I was younger. I used to try to like copy it as much as possible. He was one of my favorite players in that position. So really cool that he has an SBC. Unfortunate circumstances, but it is what it is. But ladies and gentlemen, we're taking a look at a card that is 5'9" with low-high work rates, okay? Right-footed, 3-star skills with a 3-star weak foot. So obviously with a card like this, you want to be able to use him in the CDM position either by himself or next to somebody else, right? If he's playing as a CDM in a 4-1-2-2, if he has the pace, oh my goodness, he has more acceleration and sprint speed. Whew. Okay, 84 acceleration with 81 sprint speed is amazing because with the Shadow Chemistry style, we're going to be boosting that up to a 94-91. Base card stats for shooting is obviously the lackluster thing on this card. He doesn't have any good stats for shooting, but to be honest with you guys, when I'm using CDMs, I very rarely find them in a situation where they have to shoot, but obviously for the full meta aspect, it is nice to have shooting stats for every single position as much as possible. Passing for base card stats on this card is 93 short passing, 86 long passing with 84 for vision, which is very good for base card stats as well. The dribbling is phenomenal for a card like this because obviously the huge comparison that people always make every single year is Makelele with Conte, and the big reason for this is because they're both short players that are just accelerating gods, right? Like they just go all over the pitch, they have great base defense stats, but this card actually has very good physical stats as well, so it's definitely going to be very interesting to see how he performs in game, right? But for dribbling, he's at 87, 92, 91, 86, 73 for dribbling at 90 composure. I really don't think that dribbling is going to be that big of an issue for a card like this because he is a 5'9" player with an average body type, right? So hopefully his acceleration around the pitch is definitely very good, right? I still feel like, and hear me on this, but I still feel like Conte is going to be the better player in this game because Conte is just a different breed, okay? That guy's just, you know, but low-high work rates is definitely very nice if you want to guarantee that your player is going to be more defensive. Now, I know that some people are going to be like, oh, you know, can you use him as a center back? Like, yeah, do you really want to use a 5'9" player there? I don't know, right? So it's mostly like a CDM in my opinion, right? Again, base card stats for defense, very good. With the Shadow Chemistry style, we're going to be boosting it to essentially be perfect, which is going to be very nice. And then not only that, but you're working with an average body type that has amazing physical stats, right? 94 for stamina, 88 strength, 91 for aggression, while working with 86 jumping. So the two things that are going to be lackluster for this card is maybe jumping in the air, maybe from certain situations. However, he does have some physical, so I could see him winning them a few times, right? And then obviously the shooting, but again, this card you have to focus on mostly just being a defensive monster. My biggest hope for this card is that he's a transitioning beast, okay? Like, he needs to move left and right like an absolute monster. That's what Conte does, and that's what makes him so good in the game, right? So, with Makelele, we're going to be using some crazy 4-1-2-2 tactics. We're going to put super wide, players depth really high so you can chase after people. Players in the box set to high, bang, bang. Instructions will only be cut past lane, stay back while attacking for Makelele. We're going to go ahead and switch Lam off to the right side here because the whole review is basically going to be testing out whether or not Big Boy Mac can actually defend like a monster. So let's see here. Kleiber. Well, Kleiber is a really good center back, but we'll just leave it as is. So yeah, we'll use the 4-1-2-2 mostly, and we'll take it from there. Ooh, that running is nice, man. Okay. I'm gonna test him out transitioning wise, just left and right stuff here. So you definitely feel like the average body type does affect it a little bit, but like not a lot. Like his transitioning is still amazing, to be honest. Oh, and we're gonna get that. My player actually connected to the ball right there. I'm not joking. Like Makelele literally connected to the ball because he was far, man. I was actually not even controlling that area. You could check my controller and he still went into the play quickly. Oh, man, I try to get that dribble off right there. Gonna go ahead and run back, see how it is here. Look at him, dude. This guy looks like a little steam train just running. Thank you, sir. We'll take that with Makelele. I'll take that. Thank you. Ooh, nice little outside foot pass right there. We'll take that. Gonna involve him in the play right here, actually. He's gonna make this run right here. Cancel that. Nice little shot cancel. Goalie gets it. We're just attacking like generic stuff. Just trying to like open up the opponent a little bit. Get him on the counter, you know? See what his dribbling is like on the ball. Yeah, so you definitely feel the dribbling being low on the card, but like I said, not a big deal because my main focus with a card like this is being a defensive monster, so definitely very nice. I like that his base card stats for passing is good too, to be able to like weight the ball nicely in those areas. Oh, that initial tackle was really weird, but that's FIFA mechanics, so not going to blame him fully for that, but he gets the second ball back. Nice. Oh, nice pass. Gonna get that shot off. We hit the crossbar. Makelele's back in position. We'll go for a volley here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He really just hit that. What a strike. Low shooting for what? Yeah, guys, you know, just, 54 long shots, 47 finishing, 61 for shot power, but he just bangs that just like that? Okay, cool beans. You know what I'm going to do, actually? So, because we're testing, or stress testing him, and because he's a low-high work-rated player, we're actually just going to keep him on balance, just with cut passing lanes. And we'll have him even on the cover wings, and we'll see how he plays defensively. So far, the low-high work rates, guys, if you have him on stay back while attacking, he'll definitely be in the right areas at the right time. His chase after animation is not as crazy as Conte's. Conte's is freaking ridiculous, but his Makelele card's definitely, he's pretty cool so far, man. Oh, he's definitely more defensive-oriented. Those low-high work rates, this guy pushes back no problem. Oh! Shoot that! Oh, he goes for a header. Oh, this guy didn't even know what he's doing. Yeah, his dribbling, guys, like the actual dribbling stat on the ball, you definitely notice that for sure. That's what makes him more of a defensive player for sure. Look at his marking right here in the middle. The whole time, bro. He's not letting that guy go. Over here in these situations, you obviously switch, but I really like the way he's positioning himself in the middle so far. Legrand switch. Oh! It was a good pass. It was just a bad pass by me. Oh, we're going to get that. Nice, nice. Yo, his shooting isn't even that bad. Like, what? Dude, his shooting isn't even that bad. Like, what? He actually hits those? Oh, dude. Oh, there's no shot. He just goes over the ball like that. Oh, these mechanics, guys. These mechanics, they drive me crazy, man. But defensively, positional-wise, that was amazing, bro. Because I could just switch to him at that very moment, and boom, defensively, I have the ball. But this game is just strange sometimes, you know? Nice pass off right there. Good interception. We're going to play over here. Work the space there. Maybe get the pass off here. We do. Let's go, Makelele. Started off with the interception. Transition to the attack, and we score that opportunity. Let's go. Look at his positioning even here, bro. Amazing from kickoff. Thank you very much, Makelele, you beast. Yeah, we'll just work that near post angle with the glitch himself. Nice, Mac, my boy. First time pass again, nice. Start off that play again, dude. Let's see if we can score this opportunity here. Work this space in the middle. He gets involved in the play a little bit. Look at that. Actually pushes forward because of the balance instruction, obviously, if he sees that space. Look at his track back, dude. Look at that track back. He stops eventually because that's just how CDMs kind of work in this game, but... Well, not all of them, because Bruno Fernandes's track back is absolutely ridiculous, but... Oh, we don't get that. No, we gotta switch here. Oh, right through Adama's legs. See, Adama is a freaking monster, and even the ball goes through his legs. You always gotta take, like, FIFA mechanics into consideration when reviewing these cards, because it's super sus. But I can tell you guys this right now, that this card is not as good as the Conte card. Like, Conte is literally... He's just one of those... He's one of those, like, FIFA cards, man. He's just an absolute monster, but Makelele's cool so far. You could definitely tell that his initial acceleration and his initial movement is not necessarily the greatest because of the average body type that he has. You know, Conte is definitely more explosive. Like, he's so explosive. That explosive energy that a player has in this game is just absolutely insane. If Puyol actually had pace stats, he's really explosive, and that would have been amazing to have for him. Makelele definitely doesn't feel as explosive. It's more like when he starts that acceleration and maybe like a second or two after, that's when he kind of like really gets into the play, if that makes sense, right? But his transitioning left and right is really good, but I'm definitely just noticing that he's not as explosive as I'd like, for sure. His shooting is really not that bad, eh? Like, if he does get into situations, like, he could potentially score. It's not as bad as, like, the stats, for sure. Nice, Mac. Good interception right there. Make the pass to Cruyff. Oh, we do actually make the pass. Oh, we get it. Oh, the sticky with Cruyff. So just for fun, guys, we're going to go ahead and put Mac at cam. Just because I want to test him out more in some attacking situations. Just going to go ahead and switch Messi off here. Mbappe off to the left side. Actually, we'll put Cruyff over here. Yeah, just, you know, just have some fun with the shooting a little bit. Sorry, this guy was like parking the bus hard, so I kind of just needed to get a goal in there, you know? Oh, dude, I saw him pulling the goalkeeper, so I was like, you know what? Let me see if he does like some sort of crazy like outside foot shot curl, like just a hidden one. Ball roll touch. Oh, I mean, I had to do a ball roll touch with Makelele. Come on, guys. Guys. You know I had to, bro. Come on. You know what's funny is that I'm playing him in the cam position and he keeps lingering off to that left side. It's really funny. Like, he's never in the middle. Alright guys, so final verdict on the Claude Makelele card. So with a Shadow Chemistry style, guys, this card actually defends really nicely. So obviously with the stay back while attacking, cut, pass lane, and potentially cover center instruction, this card will be able to defend a lot of situations for you. Now, I'll admit, in my opinion, I do think that Conte is still the better card in this game, but this Makelele card is also very good. So if you guys want to unlock him as an SBC, I think he'll actually offer you a very good defensive presence. The only things that I feel like is lacking on this card, the shooting I couldn't care less about, to be honest, because it's not even that bad. Like, he obviously scored an absolute scorcher for me, because that's just how FIFA mechanics work, right? A couple of things that I did notice, right, is obviously the average body type for that initial acceleration is not as explosive. He's not as explosive initially, but just because he's not as explosive doesn't mean he's not good. Like, once he catches that little bit of speed a second into it, like, he's just a defensive monster that transitions left and right really nicely. Like, I was holding LTRT for a lot of situations with him, and he was able to intercept the ball, tackle the ball really nicely. Obviously, in some cases, he wasn't able to do it because FIFA mechanics are weird, but he's still a very good defensive player. Dribbling on the ball, you do notice the actual 73 dribbling stat on the card in regards to how he performs when he's dribbling on the ball, of course, right? But again, with a card like this with low high work rates, you are essentially guaranteed a player that is always going to be back there, especially with that stay back while attacking instruction, right? Like, low high, if this guy ever attacks with low high and you have stay back while attacking, you must have the most aggressive tactics known to man to push this guy out of position. But on a Shadow Chemistry style, guys, he's very nice. The physical stats actually works really nicely with his average body type. It's just that explosiveness that's affected a little bit, right? But is this card a good CDM in the game? Yes. Do I think he's like a full meta card by any means? Not necessarily. There are certain animations that would be better if they popped off, but they don't. But regardless, he's still a very good CDM that can definitely last you the entire year, right? In my opinion. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this video. I'll see you guys for the Ian Wright video. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.